Do you fuck with Troy and Jerry?
Of course I do, you fool. What about you? Do you fuck with Troy and Jerry?
Oh boy, I love this show. Does anyone else here fuck with Troy and Jerry?
I have been a big fan since the beginning. Do you fuck with Troy and Jerry?
I love this show so much. Is it time to start yet?
Let's start the show.
It's time to relax. You know what that means. A glass of wine, your favorite easy chair, and of course, the Troy and Jerry show playing on your TV or computer. So go on, pack your vapes, load your dabs up. It's time to... Fuck, I forgot the rest. How's the rest of it go?
Stop you, man. It sounds great. I love it. It's a great mood.
You know what it's from?
Oh.
Brownie
No.
points for anybody that knows what it's... Oh, fucking Chill Mike fucking nails it. I knew Chill Mike was
He knows all that shit, man. He knows everything.
I know.
That
Chill
motherfucker.
Mike and I have like the same taste in music pretty much, I think.
He knows everything. What was that shit you were listening to? What was the name of that song? That was great.
The Offspring, you mean? Right now?
Just before this mod or whatever that was, the one we were doing.
Oh. That was the Bonanza theme song, Jerry. That was...
Okay, that's what it was. Okay, but it was some heavy metal version. It was fucking great.
Yeah, it was MOD.
MOD, right on. Not mod. MOD. Did that shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking great, man. I love it.
Is my
That was
camera...
great.
Shit, how is my camera reversed, Jerry? That's why it was looking different earlier.
Oh, I'm so sorry I didn't catch it this time.
Dude.
I never do. I gotta get that straight. How's it going in the chat, man? What's going down? Thanks, Spyro. Appreciate it. I know that Tango's already in the chat waiting for the grind song. So I have some grinds already. So I don't know how soon till we play it, but my man is going to be struggling until we play that. So just want you to know.
Appreciate you, Spyro. Appreciate you catching the camera, especially early in the show. Like before we get all too stoned to notice. And then, you know, once you get like 30 minutes in, you're like they must know, you know, and then you stop telling us. And it's like, no, right. we're just stoned. We started the show stoned, been vaping bowls pretty much all day.
That's funny, Troy. I love it. Well, dude, I'm excited about tonight, man. We were just watching some fight, you know, some pre-fight, not really much of a fight, but I'm kind of stoked about this Tyson shit tonight. This will be fun, man.
I am too. When they announced the fight, I'm like, really? I'm like, they're really gonna let Mike Tyson beat up on one of these like influencer dudes? Like, oh yeah, let's fucking do it. And then the fight got canceled, and then they put it back on. They brought it back, so I'm happy. I think it's gonna be great. We're gonna watch it later, by the way. We're all watching this Mike Tyson thing. I'm gonna stream it in the Discord. Once this stream ends, we're just gonna go to the Discord and watch the fights. So do you think it's real, Jerry?
I do.
Yeah,
I do, just because Tyson is such an animal. He's such a fucking like I was watching some of the shit and he goes, I want to die in the ring, man. I want to die in a hospital. I want to die in a ring. Like he's that kind of guy, man. Like he really like he wants to. I don't think he could fake a fight. I just don't know if he could. He can bite your ear when he's not supposed to, but I don't know if he can fake a fight. You know.
Yeah, I don't think I don't. That's a good point. I don't know. I don't know if he could fake a fight either. And he is committed to the sport. He's committed to his own brand. So if he wants to be that level of a legend, where he dies in the ring, that I could relate to that. You know,
Right.
like I don't ever see myself retiring. I just always want to be doing what I love doing, which is what I fucking do. I don't work.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Mike Tyson doesn't work. That sport is not a job for him. It's not. He doesn't have to wake up and push himself to go to the gym and be a badass. That's who he is. That's just what he loves doing.
He's a gladiator, man. I remember when he was fighting, like back in the day, like back in the 80s and 90s. And there was a point in time where he had a contract with HBO and he was fighting, I don't know, every couple of months at least on there. And it was great. If you had HBO, you had HBO just for that. And dude, literally like every fight was over within a few minutes. Like nothing went past the second round. And then I'll never forget when he fought Buster Douglas, man. Like we just went home and turned on HBO like we did anytime there was a Tyson fight and watched him get beat. And I was like, how the hell did that happen, man? It was crazy. And he came out, he looked like his dog had passed. I mean, he really looked sad when he came out. I told her, I said, dude, he looks like a dog died. Like he's not like happy at all. And he got beat. I couldn't believe it by the worst opponent ever, man. It was crazy. A fucking Buster Douglas.
Mike Tyson. Wait, Mike Tyson got beat?
Yeah, he got beat by Buster Douglas. See, early on, Mike Tyson, he won a title, and then he spent all his time going, I want you to fight a title. I want you to fight a title. And so he was running around, and he wanted to get every fucking title with all the different, like WBO and whatever, all the fucking boxing organizations. He got all three of them. And then he got that contract, and then he was just beating the shit out of everybody for years, a few years. But he was still heavily in his prime. And it was, and the fight was, if I remember correctly, the fight was in Japan. And it was weird because at that point in time, the culture over there was they would watch a fight and not make any noise. There was no cheering or anything. It was a quiet fight, and Tyson's getting beat, and it was the whole thing was fucking weird, man. He got knocked out in like the 8th round or some shit. It was crazy. And then when he came back, he was never the same. Because after that, Evander Holyfield came and won the title, and he was the opposite of Tyson. Tyson was an animal, and Evander Holyfield was a gentleman compared to him. And Tyson bit his ears, and I'll never forget that fight either. I was like, holy shit, don't you win the fight? No, they let him keep fighting, and he bit his other ear. I'm like, what the fuck? You let him do it twice? What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, Jerry knows his fucking boxing history here.
Just that shit, because I was there. I watched that shit. It was fun, man. It was.
When I first started working from home, like when I went back to my old day job, but after I moved to California and they let me work from home here in California, I started watching things like on one monitor while working on the other monitor just to like have some company. Mm-hmm. And I watched all of the Muhammad Ali fights, and then I watched all of the Mike Tyson fights.
Nice.
Like in that order, like I watched Muhammad Ali, and then I watched Mike Tyson, and I don't know why, but for like a while, I was really into it. I was like obsessed with like studying them. Like I'd watch the fights multiple times, you know, and like just studying how they were as a boxer, not necessarily how to box or anything, because I'm not into that, but how they interacted with their opponents and their aura in the ring. Like Muhammad Ali was so confident, even when he was perceived to be getting his ass kicked. Like he would just be like flamboyantly like, yeah, bitch, like I'm about to wipe your ass, you know, like yeah. That's Muhammad Ali. And then he would. But Mike Tyson was just like a beast, like a bear, like the way he would put his shoulders and his whole body into those punches. He was like a different type of animal.
I honestly thought that if he ever punched me once, he would kill me.
Yeah. Yeah, as a kid, that's how I like. And the Mike Tyson video game just reinforced that shit.
Yeah, no shit.
You know, you played that? Like I remember playing.
Yeah, it was great, man.
I remember playing that for fucking days and
Played the shit out of that.
learning the codes to like took weeks to get to Mike Tyson, and then he punches you like once and you're fucking dead. It's like, what?
Yeah.
That's real life. Mike Tyson punches you, you're dead. Mike
Yeah.
Tyson is a knockout expert.
I'm pretty sure Jake Paul is going to be very surprised at how hard Tyson can hit. I don't know if Jake Paul is going to be able to outlast him. Maybe he will, because I mean, if he can go long, that's good for the young kid. But
Jake Paul is fucking glass Joe from Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
okay, right on.
He's 30 years late.
I don't know shit about the kid except what Netflix put on their shit. Like I've never heard of him before tonight, so I can't speak to Jake Paul at all. All I know is that Mike Tyson's legit, and I don't care how old, dude. He's 2 years older than me, bro. Like, think about it. That fight tonight, that fucker's 2 years older than me, and he weighs 1 pound less than he did when he was fighting in his prime, and he looks fucking awesome.
You get a senior discount, Jerry.
Some places, yeah. I do.
I mean, are you qualified for it, or I don't know what age that starts?
Yeah, usually about 55 is where you start getting that shit.
Whoa. Okay.
So I'm fresh on that scene, man. I like it.
So Mike Tyson
He gets a senior discount at Wendy's, bro.
gets a senior discount, and he's stepping into the ring tonight.
That's
How do you
right.
feel? How do you feel about these 14-ounce gloves? That's 4 ounces extra in each hand. That they're because the normal is 10 ounce. Normally it's like a 10-ounce glove.
I mean, I understand that, but I don't know what the effect is as far as like what that means. I mean, I understand it's a heavier glove, harder hit, maybe you wear down quicker. I don't know.
Have you ever had one of those mini cans of soda?
Yes.
I believe those are 10 ounces. Now,
No, I've seen some that are 8 or 6 even.
maybe they're
But
8.
4 ounces is little. It's not much. I get it. I mean,
It's, it's not much.
I've held 4 ounces of weed. It's nothing.
Well,
But yeah, I don't know. But
4 ounces. I mean, so imagine holding 4 ounces of weed in each hand
okay.
and then swinging them around. That becomes substantial. Now they're used to swinging 10s.
Yeah.
Now they're swinging 14s.
Yeah. So they're gonna hit.
They're holding a can of Coke and 2 ounces of weed.
Yeah.
In each hand.
And I mean, I assume they're gonna get tired.
Dude, that's gonna be so tiring.
But no, dude. I'll be shocked if Tyson doesn't just whoop that ass tonight. Like he's gonna whoop that ass.
He's gonna whoop that ass, but I think those bigger gloves are just gonna like save Jake Paul's face. Like it's harder to do damage with those big gloves.
Why would they pick them? Like, what's the advantage or disadvantage to these fighters? Like that was a choice. They changed the rules. It's also 8 rounds, only 2 minutes each. They're shorter rounds.
Shorter rounds.
But the gloves, I don't know what impact that has. I don't know what that impact that has.
I could see the shorter rounds for Mike,
Absolutely.
He's old.
Yeah.
I'm not talking any shit. Like he has way more stamina than I would ever have in that ring. But he's what, 60, 50,
58,
58. So
50 fucking 8, man.
That's a lot of olds. Like I'm 100% confident that he will whoop Jake Paul's ass. But the 2-minute round thing makes sense. Yeah,
because then Tyson can go hard every round like he wants to. 3 rounds, he might put it out over 2 or 3. So
yeah, but I mean, those 3-minute rounds, like from what I remember watching, like the first minute is usually dancing and poking, and then the second minute is like trying to get into a corner and beat the shit out of them, and then like the last minute of the round is like fucking finish it.
Yeah, sling it. So
now, like with a 2-minute round, I kind of worried that there's going to be a minute of fucking dancing around, and then 30 seconds of getting into a corner, and then maybe 10, 15, 20, 30 seconds of somebody trying to finish it. And only 8 rounds.
That's perfect for Mike. He don't need but one hit.
So we're
Even
gonna
at 58.
we're gonna dab every time there's a knockout or every time there's a knockdown. What's going on?
You're gonna knock down. Knockout means you got one dab.
So every time there's a knockdown, and in all the pre-fights too.
We're not watching the pre-fights. They're on right now.
Well, but once we're done talking about our topic,
We're supposed to catch up.
Yeah. We're
We're going to show up at the session and go, okay, how many dabs behind are we?
Yeah, how many dabs behind are we? Oh my gosh.
Shit, man. You know, it might be okay because nobody hit the canvas on that first crappy ass match. So might work out. I don't know. So
The one with
anyhow.
6'9".
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That one. Well, so anyhow, yeah, we're going into the Discord to watch that if anybody wants to come pack it in there and see these guys.
That's in the 420 Vape Zone Discord if anybody is not there.
Cool place. That'd be fun to hang.
Yeah.
Well, dude, you want to do some news?
Yeah, I suppose we can move on to the news, although do you have your fingers on the button?
Oh. No, I don't know what.
Oh, okay. Then I'll
You got to teach me, man. You're the man on this shit.
All right, well, let's do the news.
Vape news.
Vape news. Troy and Jerry make me go.
Planet the Vapes present the Vape News.
Vape news. Love that.
That's the one.
That's fucking
Let's
bright.
see if this one right here will
Nicely
work.
done, man.
Man, Earth Smokes a Lot put together this brilliant contraption, and I can't wait to have one in my home right here on my desk. He used a little powered fan and a vape cart and a spare faucet and built this little housing for like a little vapor tap.
Vapor spigot, I call it. So,
Vapor spigot.
but I like the tap. The vapor tap is probably a better way to go. It's so cool, man. Look at that. That's dope. I like this guy, man. He does a lot of crazy shit with smoke. He hasn't done anything with vapor yet that I was really enamored with. This is it. This is cool as fuck, man.
When I was 16, I had a van, and it had a fridge and a little sink and a faucet in the back. And now I want that van again, and I want to make it like a vapor faucet. That'd be the coolest thing in the fucking world.
Fuck yeah, man. And that didn't look that hard. You know what I mean? Like it was thought through, but it's not hard.
Yeah, and I've seen the custom flower hardware guy, the flower kettle guy, Jerry. He's been using a little like Amazon USB fan to like blow bags through the flower kettle. It's pretty rad as well.
Nice.
Lots of cool innovations going on in the community. Love seeing it. Make sure you're sending that stuff into the vape news so we can talk about it.
Cool, send it in.
Other new stuff, dude. The Airstream from Cannabis Hardware. I'm in love.
Is it up? I don't see it.
Oh, how come it didn't switch? What the shit, Jerry?
I don't know, man. That's why I said something real quick. I was like, wait, stop.
Let's do the window this time. Here we go.
Babyface with his fuck bucket.
Cannabis Hardware launched a new product. It's an all-in-one desktop cordless ball vape heater housing, dab station, and combination like Flower Pot Pro. Do you remember their Flower Pot Pro? This has the capability of just leaving the bowl on the housing and connecting a whip to it. There's a little vapor path on the housing. You vapor weed right there, so you don't have to have a bong nearby. Like this becomes a portable vape and not just a portable desktop vape.
Yeah, and you can vape flower or dabs through it. That's pretty dope, man. Like I have questions, but I'm pretty impressed. Like my first thought was, I don't want to clean that shit, but I don't know what it looks like inside. Maybe it's easy. Maybe it got different vapor paths. Who the fuck knows? But I know that that's cool as fuck.
Yeah, so it looks like it's got a straight shot going all the way through it, and there's plugs. It comes with plugs on either side, so you can take the little plugs out and clean that straight shot through. Like there's a hole through and then connected by the two holes here. So you can access it with brushes and whatnot.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm curious about that as well. That'll be looking forward to that. I Wish my mouse would fucking work right now.
Yeah, you were telling me, like, you convinced me on it that as far as the cool things you could do, like you could take that places and you don't need a bong. Everything's right there. Like you have your electronics, your fucking vapor path, and your flower and your dab shit all in one spot. Like that's pretty damn dope.
Exactly. Because like this is my favorite housing here, the Zen Leaf. It controls the D-nail heater and it has the coil on this side. I wish I could show you, but my cord's too short. For the wireless ball vapes. But when I take this somewhere, I gotta travel with a bong, and then I gotta like say, hey, hit my bong. You want to try my vape through this bong? You know, it's kind of not everybody's thing already. But then just having that attachment, being able to take this somewhere and just, hey, you want to try my vape? Hit this whip. Everybody's hit a whip. You know, everybody's like inhaled through that. Whips are more normalized for sharing, you know? And damn, it just makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense, especially with like hydro tubes. It becomes a self-contained unit rather than a heater that you use with your own glassware.
Right.
I dig it.
Super cool, man. I like that. Well done, guys. That's pretty dope. You can use code Troy and Jerry on their site too, right? To save you money.
Right. And they're gonna have a Black Friday sale. I don't know if the Airstream will be in it, but on Black Friday they usually have a bigger sale than what the Troy and Jerry code will give you. I think rather than the 5%, you'll be able to go like 10% or 15%, only for a day, and they sell out. So if you're saving up for something and you don't want to give any commissions to support our show, wait until Black Friday and then save some money on Black Friday.
I love you, Troy. That's fucking great.
People wait all year for this sale.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
People will wait all year for this sale.
5% on, or 10%, you know, on a high ticket item like this adds up. So, you know,
It does. This is Cannabis Hardware is a premium product, man. They're American made. They design their stuff in-house. They make their stuff in-house. They're a community-driven product, and there's definitely a premium price for American-made innovation in this space.
play the jingle. Let me play the jingle.
Play it.
Play the jingle.
Cannabis hardware, doing we the American way.
Oh, that's so awesome.
You don't have to ask permission for playing that shit.
Didn't want to cut you and the news off without talking, but yeah, right on. It's fucking great. I love that thing.
Speaking of sales,
Yeah, Vapman got a little Black Friday thing going on here. Vapman and the Lotus, 30%. That's a significant discount on anybody's Black Friday sale. So that's a good deal, man. That's what's the site though? It's like Inhale. It's a new site now. That's the biggest thing.
yeah, it's nowinhale.com.
Nowinhale.com. Black Friday sale, 30% off. That's where you get your Vapmans and your Lotus. You can still type in vapman.com and it'll go there, but nowinhale.com is what you want to do. So
Their site is beautiful.
dude, they jacked it up, didn't they? I really like this shit.
Like, I thought I was on mushrooms here for a second. I'm like, oh my god, that shit's moving. They did some high-end animation here. It's very nice.
You're not kidding, man. I mean, that was never on their site before. That's fucking great. Look at that.
Wow.
Dude, I like what they're doing. Oh, no way. A little slider.
Whoa.
That's the Vatman right there. And then you slide it over and it's the Lotus.
Dude.
That's pretty neat. Nice. Look at that. Fuck yeah.
Beautiful.
Love that stuff, man. So that's a good deal, man. 30% off. You want some good discounts for Black Friday on your Vatman or Lotus.
Does that stack with the Troy and Jerry code at Now in Hell? It might. You should try it.
You should try. It's Troy and Jerry work there, and yeah, use the code there for sure. And let's see if it does anything. That'd be great.
Right.
If it did, wouldn't it?
I love that Planet of the Vapes, their Black Friday sale is up now already, and they're doing like all the entire month now. Like they used to just do
Yes.
The actual like Black Friday and Cyber Monday like several years ago,
Yep.
and now they're like, fuck this, let's just do it the whole month. Like,
Right.
stop making people get away from their family to buy a vape. Like, what's that about?
Yeah, no thanks.
Like,
I'm with you, man.
Spend the holidays with your family and then have your new vape in hand for the holidays, so it's
Right.
easier to tolerate your family, right?
There you go.
Planet of the Vapes has the biggest sale of the season right now. Look at you, Jerry, right there on the fucking little vape.
Oh yeah, they put my little the dude up there. That's awesome, man. I hadn't seen that till earlier today. That's funny. And don't forget, the satisfaction guarantee applies to the sale too. Like you buy that stuff and you still get 14 days. In fact, they usually even extend it sometimes. They might have already extended it during the holidays. They usually extend it through to January or something like that. So
They guarantee satisfaction.
yeah, man, we guarantee that shit, man. So
If you're not satisfied, this guy.
you always get time to try the vape. Return it if you don't like it. Usually 14 days. Holidays, they'll usually extend it. I'm not aware of the details, but I expect it is. And then, of course, the Lobo is still on a 100-day satisfaction thing, which boggles me.
100 days?
You can buy a Lobo today and
Wow,
return it
right.
for Valentine's Day
That's
and not have to pay for it. I mean, you literally could.
that's bitching, dude. That's a killer deal. And then get it in green. Oh,
Love that green, dude. That green is
yeah,
dope.
that's hot. That's hot. So there you go. Planet of the Vapes, sponsor of the show. No code needed, right? Like the codes are all
Correct.
right there.
No codes needed. You just go and get the deets and get the discounts.
Now's the time to buy. Oh, geez. The Venti, too. The Venti is now $381.
That sounds about right. The Mighty is Mighty Plus is a real good deal. I think all the stores in Bickle Vapes are a good deal on Black Friday because they're a little bit more off. Like the Mighty Plus is like $319 or some silly thing like that, or
$259 for a Solo 3.
There you go.
Yeah, there's some slapping deals here, dude.
Right. V3 Pro is $20 off. So is the Starry and the One and the Lobo. So all those value vapes that are, already a good deal, $20 off of those.
No discount on the Tiny Mite, but it comes with a free grinder.
There's not. I thought there was a small discount on that. No, I guess not.
Free grinder though.
There you go. Which, quite frankly, was better than the discount. The discount was only like $15 or something before they changed it to the grinder.
Very nice. Well, does that cover everything? Thanks, Planet of the Vapes, for sponsoring the show and presenting tonight's vape news.
Hell yeah. That's the news.
That's the news.
I did. Yeah. Oh, you know what I keep thinking about is our boy in the chat who hasn't been able to vape yet because we haven't played the grind song.
Oh, dude. Let's grind some shit.
Grind some shit, man. Let's grind some shit. Let me find the here comes the grind song so we can all grind and start vaping.
Here comes the hot stepper.
Today, this is Betty White. Let's take some time to grind.
All right, we're gonna hit this thing here. Is that what we're gonna do?
Oh, Mike.
Old mate.
You gotta give me a moment.
All right.
Now I gotta grind some shit. Now I gotta grind some shit. Now I gotta grind some shit. Now I gotta grind some
What strain you got?
pink strawberry gelato.
Now I gotta grind some.
All right.
I just pulled out a nug, dude.
Now I gotta grind some.
Old mate.
Oh, Mike. Now I gotta grind some shit.
Save $10, code Troy and Jerry.
Save $10, code Troy and Jerry.
Dude, I love that thing, man. Emily, you crushed that shit, man. Way to go. Appreciate it. So I'm ready to vape that shit.
What are you vaping with tonight, Jerry?
I would have to look up the name and it'll take a minute, so I won't, but it's something caps. I'm trying to finish that off because I have some new goodies in backup. I've got a Halle Berry that's a fantastic grapefruit strain that's really good, and I can't wait to get into that. Mint Stomper looks great, bro. You want to see something yum? Check this
Yeah.
out. Check
I
this
mean,
out.
I'm already seeing Halle Berry, and that's pretty yum. That looks pretty nice. Let me make you bigger.
This is my Mint Stomper. It's got a great flavor, a little bit of sweet, lots of gas and mint. Fucking frosty is all get out. It's all get out, he had. There's some big old nugs in here. These are pretty good size for the stuff that I get, because usually they're like half that size and stuff. So anyhow, there you go, man. I'm excited about this stuff. It's not what I'm vaping right now, but that's what'll be next probably.
Do you think it's possible for people to identify the strain of a cannabis nug by only looking at a photo of a nug?
I think it's possible. Sure. I mean, if you know your fucking grapefruit gelato Halle Berry, whatever the fuck, and you know what that's like, maybe you crush that shit. Know what I'm saying? Anyhow, there you go. Hey, shall we start talking about this vape?
We ground some shit, and I packed the bowl as well.
All right, let's do that bowl, and then we'll get into the vape. So let's crush, because I got a bowl pack too. So,
dude, my muscle memory of reaching to the side to pull my vape when it's right here. That's the second or third time I've done it tonight already. You guys should count how many times I go to reach for this vape.
We're gonna make you dab for it. That'll be great. Penalties. Cheers. Oh, the fucker's off.
That should be a dab for you.
It should be a dab for me, because my dab rig is fucking on. So, that little fucker. Well, it's been off for a minute too, man. It's all the way down to 1 something. I don't think this one's gonna cover it right.
That was amazing. That was a perfect one-hit extraction. Get that out of there. My Benjamin. The other day I went to car wash, Jerry. I got a car wash.
Yeah.
And I had a venti bowl in the car wash, which is my favorite thing to do in the world.
That sounds great.
And when I was leaving the car wash, there was like the dude who came out and was like drying down the car and wiping the windows. And I was like, fuck. I'm like, I don't have any cash on me. Like, this was a gas station. I didn't expect for it to have that. And I rolled down my window. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, bro. I don't have any cash. And I'm like, you wanna hit my vape pen?
Nice. How'd he do that? What was the response?
And he's like, you want to hit mine?
Wow, that's great. That's funny, man. I love it.
That was awesome. We had a moment, but I didn't hit his vape pen, and I kind of regret it.
That's how you tip it. That's how the vape zone tips, folks. Yeah, I got vape. You want vape? We'll vape, man. So
I gave that dude, not that dude, but it was that same gas station. I gave the dude my old Ray-Ban sunglasses.
Oh yeah, I remember you told me that. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, dude, I felt so good for doing that. Like,
nice.
It made me feel so good, and that dude was so happy.
Right? Fucking great glasses, man.
Really?
Take it, man. Here we go.
Yeah.
Where's my shit? Oh, here it is. All right, man.
The Benjamin guy, we fist bumped, and we had our moment of like life is good, you know. But then I went and did my thing, sat in traffic for an hour and a half.
All right, Troy, how you want to intro this thing?
So Mike Tyson, who's fighting tonight and we'll be watching later, has been known to put his name on some things. Mike Tyson has a personal brand with some meaning behind it. He's a badass dude. He's a knockout expert. So when he puts his name on a vape, you kind of expect it to be a heavy hitter, a knockout vape. What vape did he choose to put his name on this time? The GPen Dash. Tiny little micro conduction hybrid portable.
Yeah.
It's a budget beginner head shop vape. Mike Tyson is not trying to earn his reputation in the vape space. That's for sure. Because if he was, he would be putting his name on something like the Ace. You know, one of these ball vapes. A Mike Tyson vape should have balls. But tonight, I'm gonna hit this little thing. I have the Flower Mate version here. Jerry has the Grateful Dead version. Neither of us technically have the Mike Tyson version, but it's just red on the outside. They're the same vapes. It was originally a Flower Mate device, and then GPen labeled it as the Dash. It came out as another couple other vapes as well. That brand that puts out the vibrating grinder, the little electro like vibrating grinder. There's a version of this under their brand as well. Yeah.
Well, props to GPen for consistently snagging some of my favorite celebrities that I wish would come into the vape space. And then fucking blowing it with these vapes, man. Snoop and his whatever the fuck thing that was that he had back in the day that was a burner. You know
that
what
was
I mean?
wasn't that the original GPen? Wasn't that called the GPen?
I think so, but it's been so long I don't remember. I just remember that it burned too, like almost by design. There was no way around it. So it was perfect for a smoker like him. But this thing here, man, like I get it. You know, he's like, hey, that thing's small like me. Yeah, I like that. You know, well, I don't know. I doubt it. He's probably just, you know, I like the margins on that one. Throw my name on it because it doesn't hit hard. And we've got a slew of stuff on the table here that we're excited to mess with. But anyhow, before that, let's go ahead and let's actually use the motherfucker and find out. I do think that mine's the coolest one by far. The Grateful Dead one is fucking dope. This red and blue. What I don't like is out of the box, it came with this condom on it. And
dude, that looks like a wiener.
Yeah.
Or
I'm glad it's there because the red thing does get hot. Every time I see one of these in a vape when I pull out of the box, I go, oh, someone designed this and didn't try it before they made it, and it gets too hot. So then they put this on there for everybody to use. But that helps, you know, it helps because I mean it's funny the little clouds you get, how hot it gets. So but no, this is dope as fuck. I was really rooting for this thing, Troy. Even the oven is nice. I mean, you know, it's got this
it's
nice
a cute little
looking.
I mean,
I might get you some light in there.
I agree. Here, mine shows up a lot better.
Oh yeah, hang on. Let me make you big too. So you can see it's got like a glass lined oven there. It's pretty nice. It's got a little loading dock, like Da Vinci kind of thing. It's easy to load, easy to use.
Funnel shaped.
Yeah.
I liked it when it was a $50 vape. Honestly, as like one of those buy a quarter ounce get a free vape kind of thing. Like this is a nice vape to take to a concert with an eighth, and then throw it away. Like when Metallica comes on stage and you're like all hyped and you go, oh fuck, that was my vape. Oh well, you know?
Right.
But now it's like what, $80?
Well, yeah, these are, I think the thing is $70, the straight up Dash, and then the branded versions are $10 more, which is literally nothing but a brand payment. Because I mean the vapes are all the same. But no, it's a mostly conduction vape. You got to really sip on it, and it's got 3 temps. Let me see here. So I just packed mine. Here, I'll show you. It's got nice full load there that I filled up and kind of packed down a little bit, not too much. Turn it on. Is it 5 clicks? Yep, there you go. And I have it on the highest temperature just because I like to have at least get a little bit of vapor. So when it vibrates, and it's a good looking vape, man. But anyhow,
it's a cute little vape, and it's functional. Like don't get us wrong, the vape works. It does what it advertises it's going to do. It's just these little vapes. There's only one way they can heat it, and it's by embracing it with electric conduction heat through ceramic and radiant heat, and it just puts out the same kind of vapor that all the other little conduction vapes do. It's tiny and portable. It has that going for it, but in terms of a heavy hitter, it is not. It is not. For that, you want more convection, which is why we're using these balls. My little ship is dead, Jerry. I forgot all about. When I found it, I went to go find the charging cable, and then when I went looking for the charging cable, I thought I struck gold with the actual GPen Dash, but then it turns out that the GPen Dash Plus is different.
Yeah, bigger vape.
Yeah, it's a completely different vape, even. Like,
Yeah, it's like a hybrid of this and the Elite 2 or something like that.
yeah. So I'm not going to get into this, but what I wanted to look at is see if there was a micro USB cable in here, because that's what I need. I don't have. Can you believe this? I don't have any micro USB cables. I remember when this is USB-C.
Yeah, I can't believe that. I have one left on my multi-charger, and I keep it just in case, and that's why I still have this roll. And I was like, oh yeah, this will work on there. They are actually, the Dash is going to come out with USB-C. So the next run will have USB-C, I think, or very soon. So that'll be an improvement. I mean, I think this is great for somebody's pocket or purse when they're very easily affected by marijuana, very light tolerance. Just, you want to get like that, and holy shit, I'm feeling that's what this will do for you. And there are people like that, so that's fine. But then you put Mike Tyson's name on it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, man.
That's where the problem is, honestly. Like as a $50, $60 vape, if you can get it on sale, it's decent at $50-$60. Yeah, it's fine for. I mean, Jerry's using it.
We'll say this: I side by sided the thing with the V3 Nano. The V3 Nano smacked it. I mean, it was a very strong
V3.
Compared
that
to
little
$50
Nano is a powerhouse, man.
$50 vape, and it was surprisingly stronger than this one. I thought they were going to be close, and it wasn't. So,
is that on sale on the Planet of the Vapes Black Friday sale? The Nano?
Not sure. It might not be. I mean, it's a $50 vape, so yeah, you start giving discounts on it, and everybody's losing money.
Dude, there's a bunch of deals that we didn't even look at on Planet of the Vapes. Like, there's a bunch of bundles. Holy crap!
Yeah, I've been working on those bundles, man. Saving a little more money bundling stuff up.
Dude. Oh wow! Oh, Dynavap is 20% off. Boundless. There's Flower Mate.
How many of you diehard vapors have a dental pick on your desk for?
I have a dental pick on my desk. I'm not gonna lie to you though. I've put it in my mouth as well. Did I ever tell you my porcupine quill story?
What story? No, I don't think so.
I had a porcupine quill that it was my stir stick, but it became like my favorite toothpick. Like I had a dental problem, and this porcupine quill became the perfect thing for picking this dental issue that I had. And when I went to Vegas, I took my porcupine quill with me because I needed it for my tooth problem as well, And then as I had all these people in my hotel room and everybody was session, somebody put my porcupine quill in their mouth.
No way. That's
great. Like, no, don't.
Into that one. That's funny, man. No.
Yeah.
Was slow motion? Was it all slow motion movie? You're like, no.
No. Kind of. So yeah, what vapes would have been better? Would be better. Like Mike Tyson can still put his name on a better vape. What vape do you think would be better for Mike Tyson to put his name on?
We go in starting at the top or what?
Start. What's your first pick? Like what is realistic? What do you think is realistic?
My first pick, I'm gonna give you my first or second pick. Just because of what I told you was said.
Yes.
The Big X here, which is this part here from Lamart, is dope. It's a conduction all glass hot hole, and it's unique. And I took this on a trip with me and set it up and gave it to somebody to hit. And when he pulled away from it, he was like, "Whoa, man, you got a little Mike Tyson in that thing, don't you?" Then I was like, "Yeah, actually, that's a great way to describe it," which kind of led me to really get excited about this idea you had about the Dash and Tyson with this fight tonight. Because I'm like, I got a vape that somebody said was like a Mike Tyson, so that's this right here. But I think I'll just skip over to the one that you can get. And I think the Tiny Mite 2 is the perfect pick for him easily. I mean, it's small and will fuck you up like nothing else.
When I initially reviewed the Tiny Mite, I said it was the Sylvester Stallone of weed vapes. It's like short and stout, will knock you out, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But Mike Tyson is a better connection because Mike Tyson's like what 5'3" or something. He's not a tall dude.
He's small.
The Tiny Mite is a short little vape, but it's a deceptively smallish thing because it's a small vape with a big hit.
Yeah. I mean, it's considerably bigger than the Dash, obviously, but still fits in your pocket, and we're about to see it smack me around.
I'm gonna pop mine out of the case.
Yeah, I think I'll do that with mine tonight too. I've got the Purple Heart in here, which I love.
I need a Purple Heart in my life.
Yeah,
I have the old, outdated Tiny Mite too.
There's what your boys rolling with.
Titanium stem. My cooling unit in my stem is getting pretty clogged. Like it's not open at all anymore.
Time to clean it, eh?
Yeah, I should clean it now, but then I won't be able to vape it because it needs to dry. And maybe I can just brush it a little bit, get some. Oh, you got the terp tongue?
Yep, that'll do it.
Yeah, see, that's what the Tiny Mite does. The Tiny Mite has such a deliverance of convection that it doesn't annihilate the terps. You get a lot of terps, and you get so much terps that it hurts. It hurts your tongue and your throat. It's a bitey vapor, but in a good way. It's almost like when you drink soda and some of it goes down the wrong hole, and you kind of taste the flavor in your lungs and it burns. It's a similar burn to when you burp soda out your nose, like when you have that effervescent soda burp out your nose and it fucking burns. You ever do that?
Yeah.
I'm sure you've done it once because you learn to never do it again.
Yeah, I don't like to think about it.
Yeah. But I think it's a similar thing, but in your throat from the terps and the vapor. Jeez. Blow that shit in my face. Yeah.
Whoa. That's an Iron Mike vape right there, man.
Yeah. The Tiny Mite. I could see a Mike Tyson version of the Tiny Mite. That would be legit, and I think they would do it. Even if they need to raise the price $20, put a special wood or make it like red leather, like the boxing gloves, dude. Tiny Mike Tyson, a tiny Mike Tyson type. I don't know where it's going.
I know, but it was getting good there for a second. Oh my gosh, that did it to me, man. That was a smoker right there.
Chill Mike has advised me that I need to calibrate my tiny Mite too. He says it has more potential than what mine is giving.
Oh, is that right? How do you calibrate it, huh? There he goes. He's singing that shit. Hey, does anybody know where we are in the fights these days? So they're at the end of the second fight right now. They're at the end of the second fight, so we're in good shape.
I'm using it on demand. Are you using it sesh?
I always sesh with the tiny Mite too.
Reels.
Yeah, and I just left it sitting there. I forgot.
Dude, they get like, it makes my saliva glands squirt all their juices in my mouth. Like the terps from this vape are just unreal. Like,
yeah, it pushes them out on you, man.
Yeah,
pretty nice.
It's so terpy.
Yeah, I like the session. I don't know why. I've said it for years, man. All I ever wanted was an on-demand vape, and once I got them, all I did was use it over and over again until I was done with the bowl like a session. It's like a waste on me now. It's fucking on-demand. Yeah, there you go, Sissy. That's what I'm talking about. Why not roll deck? Come on.
It's really like two or three head extraction, like similar to a ball vape. You know, if you really want it to be, doesn't have the airflow or the punch or the thickness, the density, the vapor density of a ball vape. But yeah, it can extract. Tiny Mite can extract quick. It'll combust. Like if I crank it to 10, it'll. I'm smoking. Smoking.
That's
smoking.
True. Well, it doesn't hold near as much as a ball vape, so that's for sure. But man, it has that feel to it. You know what I mean? It has that crushing signature. I love that, man.
Love this vape.
Fuck, thing baked me. What else you want to hit? What do you got?
Hit the Angus Enhanced.
You want to hit that one? Cool. I'm gonna break it out.
It's not ready yet.
I got mine right here with fresh water in it and all. Yeah. What do you guys in the chat think of the Tiny Mite 2? Is
this bowl is dead.
The most Tyson-y vape. You guys like that? Here we go. Scoop.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8. You guys in the chat are rocking the Angus. How many of you guys are rocking Enhanced versus the original? I'm curious.
No one's rocking the original, are they?
Nobody is. Nobody runs with that. I mean, the hit's good. You know what I'm saying?
On the original?
Yeah.
I only got 2 battery bars left.
On your Angus?
On my Angus. So the Angus, $200, right?
220. And Troy and Jerry gets you a discount. I forget how much.
Yeah, use code Troy and Jerry at I pronounce it YLL vape, but Jerry pronounces it Illy vape. Yeah. Does Jerry know something that I don't know? How are you pronouncing this YLL?
I'm just iller than you, that's all.
I'm gonna shine my light in your eyes, Jerry.
I'm coming from the 90s on you. That's dope, man. I like that. If I hadn't already packed mine, I'd spit it back at you.
So if you're not familiar, the Angus Enhanced is a halogen powered vape. There's a halogen light bulb in there, and it's covered with little ruby balls. So it's technically a ball vape in the sense that it has balls in the heater. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Technically a ball vape. Semantically speaking.
As a heat exchanger, that's the key. It's using heated balls as a heat exchanger.
Hold up, I'm leaking.
You're leaking? Oh no. Avoid the concentrate pad in the Lobo. Put it in a dosing capsule. It's too small for the oven. It's for the dosing capsules. So put it in there, and then I push that thing all the way to the bottom, and then you can just scrape concentrate onto that, and then plop it in your oven.
What are you plopping in my oven?
You know what I'm plopping in there, baby. All kinds of sticky. As a biggie.
So you're using the little micro bubbler with your Angus Enhanced. I see.
Yeah. I like this little thing. It's always on it, actually. So
I'm using the little globed, nippled
Nice.
stem that will not focus. Thank you.
Very good.
Oh,
What temp are you on?
The max temp.
Hey, so am I. I just started to heat mine. I like this
Ooh.
thing, man.
Oof.
Terpy on this one too, isn't it?
Terpy, yeah.
It's that convection terp, man.
I forget. I forget. Yeah, it's terpy. Open.
You get that full convection, and you get all those terps at first, man. It's. I've had vapes that it was uncomfortable, like to the point I was like, okay, this is not what we're trying to do. All right, mine's still heating up. It blinks till it heats up. Simple one button with a light ring device, like not much. That's it. That's all you got, other than battery doors. How you doing, Troy? You forgot you were here?
For a second, yeah.
You were over there playing with that bottle, like you two were alone or something. I don't know what's going on.
I was like, I was watching Jerry's stream, and I forgot that I was here.
You were on mute though. That's the funny thing, were you? You were just quiet.
No, I muted myself because I was coughing my dick off. I have to remember to adjust this stem in there so it makes a good seal. Because the nipples kind of fuck the air path up with the O-ring, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. There's only one O-ring in there, so it's easy to get. We ran into that with the one and the Lobo. Is 3 O-rings in there works real well. You don't fuck that up. But one, yeah, you can fuck that up with a dimple.
See, maybe future updates they can get some more O-rings in there. That'd be nice.
True. Oh, that's good.
Oh, girl.
It's real good. I like that. Yeah, this vape tastes really good, hits really hard. Takes a hit or two to get that those big clouds going, but a couple more hits in, it'll probably start to choke me a little bit. I mean, it gets thick, but it's slower to extract than the Tiny Mite, so it's not. I mean, those balls in the Tiny Mite are doing something. I mean, no, the balls are in here. The Tiny Mite heater is doing more than these balls in terms of a dense heat.
Yeah, this needs more balls or more nipples. It's
Beer
got
stem.
yeah. With this setup, it's got a bit of that, like what people call the bickle tickle, where it's fluffy, but it's also tickly. It's like tickly vapor.
Yes. Tickly.
It's very tickly. Very tickly vapor.
As soon as I said that, the Angus whooped me.
It whooped you. It's
Holy
a
smoke.
knockout. This isn't a Mike Tyson version. I could see it. Coming with a water pipe adapter. Put it right on a bong.
Puts out some vapor, man. Whoa.
Yeah, this thing is a punchy vape.
Ooh.
A water pipe adapter shaped like an ear. Now we're talking. Even just a mouthpiece shaped like an ear, like a twisty, like maze mouthpiece with an ear.
Yeah. Boy.
Wonderful.
Oh.
Hey, that's cool. I learned that I can plug the carb with my bottom lip while hitting it.
Wait.
Yeah, it's done. This bowl is cashed. She gone.
Shit. Man, I feel this in my cheeks and my face.
I was gonna say your butt cheeks or your face cheeks.
My face cheeks. Yeah, this is great. This is my kind of fun right here. Just beating up some big motherfucking vapes. Hitting vapes that hit back. Damn. Tiny
Monster wants to know what batteries we're using. Monster's asking.
In the Angus, I've got Samsung 30Qs. And in this Tiny Mite, I've got the gray one that came with it. Whatever the fuck that is. Let me see.
The Molicel? Is it a Molicel?
Oh, yeah, I think you're right. Let me see. It's the Molicel, I don't know, 118, 2N238, whatever that is, but it's a Molicel.
I'm running the same Molicel, and I think that's a 28 amp. So I think he's asking for running a 35. There might be a better battery for this that might give us more power.
For the Angus?
Yeah, for more power.
Why not? Yeah, well, it doesn't come with batteries. You can put any batteries you want in it.
Right.
So I just grabbed the best pair that I knew was not one was different than the other that I knew I could throw in there and they'd be the same. You know what I mean? As far as use.
Oh, so the Molicel P28A is 35 amp rated.
All right.
Thanks, Sean.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
C-Town. Sorry, I can't read.
C-Town Hayes. I was about to say, you know Sean there? Okay, right on, man.
Yeah. I think Sean is in the chat.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a Sean. Sean's kind of a popular name. I'm sure there's a Sean in the chat. Shout out to all the Seans in the chat, especially the ones that I know.
Right on.
But not to neglect the ones that I don't know. I just don't know you yet. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Damn, that was good, dude. Like, you want to hit another portable? Do you have another portable?
Dude, I don't want to forget about this. I think a Tafe Bowl Mike Tyson collab.
You're right.
That would be legit. Like, this is another fucking heavy hitter knockout vape. Make a Mike Tyson version of this, dude.
Bruno, we got you. Let's get Mike on board.
Right? People would not laugh about it being a weak ass vape with Mike Tyson's name on it if Mike Tyson put his name on this vape.
Absolutely. He'd like that vape too, man. You just pick it up, hit it, smack.
I'm gonna load one and show.
Mine's in the other room.
Oh, I see how you is.
It's by my bed. I mean, if there's a vape on my bed, that's saying I use it. So I didn't know we were gonna pull it out tonight because it's right there. I mean, it's always right there. I know where it is.
Oh well, when I went to the vape shelf, I went there to grab heavy hitters.
I'll do the while you do that. I'll pack a solo 3.
Yeah, that'll be good because I don't want to vape on that one right now.
Ooh, let's see if I have to grind or not. I think I can.
Gonna have to play the song twice.
I'm gonna grind. I need to grind.
God
Are you
damn.
grinding?
No.
Oh, look like you're grinding.
I've got a bunch of pre-ground.
Okay, well,
I'm still chewing through.
We're grinding.
Good day, this is Betty White. Let's take some time to grind.
All right, we're gonna hit this thing here. Is that what we're gonna do?
Oh, Mike.
Old mate.
You gotta give me a moment.
All right.
Now I gotta grind some shit. Now I gotta grind some shit. Now I gotta grind some shit. Now I gotta grind some
What strain you got?
pink strawberry gelato.
Now I gotta grind some.
All right.
I just pulled out a nug, dude.
Now I gotta grind some.
Old mate.
Oh, Mike. Now I gotta grind some shit.
Save $10, code Troy, enjoy.
Yeah, so there is a watch party going on in the Discord. If you want to join in, if you're watching the fights while independently watching the Troy and Jerry show right now. So if you're wanting to get on the fights and you don't have Netflix or whatever, and you want to hang out with the community and vape some weed casually with some other adults, it is an adult Discord. Pop into the 420 Vape Zone Discord. Join the sesh. We'll be there later once we're done getting super faded on the real vapes that Mike Tyson should have put his name on instead of the GPen Dash.
I love this topic. This is so much fun.
Do you think Mike Tyson will watch this video?
Nope.
Do you think he's one of those guys that like
Nope.
watches and reads everything? Because there are a lot of people that do that, you know. I don't think Mike Tyson's one of them, but
No, dude. People have been saying, "Come here, get out of that car, and we'll kick your ass" for his whole life, man. He's heard it all. I don't think he's fazed by any of it. I don't think he looks for it either. Somebody told me once that there was an article about him that he has gone on like a plant medicine journey, and that he did bufo, and that he said he came out of that and he said, had I done bufo when I was younger, I never would have been a fighter. I never would have been a world champ. I wouldn't have done any of that stuff. Because he just saw so many paths, you know, like that was not going to be. So anyhow, I don't know how I fucking got onto that, but my vape's ready. What do you see, Troy?
the hands that will forge a new tomorrow.
Oh, it's another terper.
Yeah, the terp tingle like crawled up into my cheeks, through my sinuses, cleared my nose out, my nasal passage, and I have like some weird colon thing where like when my nose runs, I gotta poop, and it makes like a weird vibe when my nose runs and I don't have to poop now, but that's what's happening. Like my nose is running and I'm like, whoa.
But you don't have to poop.
No. Not that I know of. You could try, but
You would know.
this thing, I feel like I just got hit with a hockey stick.
You look like it
Thanks.
in a good way. I mean, like you look out of it, bro. It was great.
Of the vapes that I've hit tonight, this one has the best balance of flavor, performance, potency, clouds, fluffiness. This is the nicest hit.
I agree. That's how I felt the last time we pulled it out when we had all those top shelf vapes, the Venti, all of them. I was like, this feels like a combination of the best parts of all those vapes we just hit in one. Instant, fluffy, potent, tasty, all that.
Yeah. This is remarkable.
Glad you pulled it out. That's why it's by my bed.
Yeah. A Mike Tyson Tafe bowl. That could be legit.
Disqualify the Solo 3 on size.
Yeah, okay.
Want something small.
Yeah. Solo 3 isn't exactly small, is it?
Oh, man, it's Mike Tyson we're talking about.
You did a... Oh, fuck. Me running. Just dropped my little pot in my giant debowler. You did a pretty good Mike Tyson earlier.
Yeah, he's an easy target.
Yeah? I can't do Mike Tyson voice.
I'm just saying that he's easy to make fun of. So,
Oh, no.
yeah. Any kind of high-pitched voice that does not sound like the baddest man on the planet will suffice. I'm done with this.
I remember as a kid, even as a youth, just like having such a not fear, but Mike Tyson was a scary persona. You know what I mean? Like Mike Tyson has had so many different iterations of his personal brand, of himself, of his of himself, basically, over the years. Like, you know, he went from being like the up and coming boxer guy who was like out of prison and all this the undefeated boxer, and then he was like the crazy boxer, and then he was like the rapist.
Yeah, forgot about that. Yeah,
and then he was like the mushroom taking podcast guy who's based as fuck, you know. And now he's like fighting Jake Paul. He's back in there. Damn.
Tatted his face.
The face tats.
Right. Shameless on that stuff, man. Like he talked about the hardest punch he ever threw was the one that he hit his wife. I forget her name.
What?
Yeah, remember the wife he was married to. So who was it? I don't remember her name.
Bunny.
Somebody in the chat don't remember his wife's name, but
wasn't he married to like some bunny?
Who's got his wife's name in the chat, man? I need some help here. Robin Gibbons. That's right, Robin Gibbons. Yeah. He said the hardest punch he ever threw was at her. So
that's shitty.
Yeah, I know he was shameless about it. So it's on camera. You can look it up. That guy, man, he's a warrior, man. If he's coming at something, he wants it. He reminds me of like Ronnie Lott. Remember Ronnie Lott from San Francisco 49ers?
No.
Oh, he was in their defensive back, he was in their defensive backfield, and he would, if he hits you, he literally, like, people got hurt all the time because he was on there. And he told people, he said, "I'm not trying to tackle you, I'm trying to run through you." Like, I'm running through you. And that's how hard he hit people. Like, he didn't try to grab him and put him down. He hit him like no slow down, like they weren't even there. Just it was amazing, man. Anyhow. Okay, well that's the portables that I've got here. Well, let me see where we're at in
There was 3 more that I'm not gonna hit, but I want to shout them out because dude, the stunner,
all right on.
the Tempest, and the hyper. I was trying to grab my Simrel Hyperdyne, but I freaking misplaced it. Apparently, yeah. The Hyperdyne, the Stunner, and the Tempest. These 3 butane powered or induction heated vapes. 2 of them are ball vapes. The Dynavap is not a ball vape, but the Stunner and the Tempest here are badass little ball vapes. Heavy hitters, tiny, stout, will knock you out.
For real. For reals. Good call, man. Good call.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, the Tempest is super sexy.
Right.
Like, that guy has a knack for designing stems, and if you like to customize your vapor path, this is the vape for you, man. Like there's like so many different configurations you can change with this thing.
Right, just for the airflow and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, super neat. Super neat.
Right on, man.
Heavy hitters.
I have my blue Lobo over here too, that I pulled out the other day to do some side by sides. I was like, "Yep, in fucking bunches." So
yes, it does.
If I was gonna do another portable session, I would grab that one next.
I've been hitting the Lobo as well. Been doing the side by sides with the Rogue.
Right on.
That's for another night.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I have my Rogue here now, so
neat little vape.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I got the review up on my website finally, like a written. Yeah.
Right on. I'll check
just
that out.
Publish that. Yeah.
I want to hit this a little more first.
Which one?
The Rogue 2. I want to hit that a little more before I read your review.
Oh yeah, you should do that.
But I'm glad it's up already. That's fucking fantastic, man.
I love that finish on the Rogue 2. I love the way it feels in my pocket.
I like how. Remember, I asked you, does it do the fingerprint thing? Because it's got that chrome finish. It barely does. Like it does just enough so that yeah, it's real, but it doesn't leave those big bold ones that stand out. You know what I mean? Like I have to really look for it, if that makes sense. So I kind of like that. I was pretty stoked that it doesn't.
Yeah, it kind of adds to it as well. Like when your fingers smear across it, it kind of just like adds to the character of the reflections that you see, in my opinion.
Right? I'm with you on that.
It's like sometimes it's nice to get it all smeared up, rub it with Vaseline. Just to make it look different for a while.
Smear it up, Troy. Smear that shit up.
I'm kidding. No Vaseline. No Vaseline. That's it for the portables, though. Those are all better vapes. Leave a comment with what vape you think Mike Tyson should put his name on instead of the GPen Dash.
Yeah, and I'll show you I got my desktops here too.
Oh yeah, desktops
lined up.
There's
my boys there. Got the Moab and the Ace in my hot hole here from D-Nail. That's fucking nuts. I mean, these two are repetitive. I don't need both these here. This one's usually down in my living room, but I brought it up for tonight. So fucking fantastic, dude. Like, I love having this here and on. I just feel like I'm ready for anything.
Yeah, and what you're looking at, what we were looking at was the D-Nail Universal Heater, which is a heater for terp slurpers and blenders, big bangers that cannot be heated accurately and optimally by a coil. So that's like a coil housing that uses the radiant silo effect to heat a giant quartz terp slurper. The middle one is the Ace. And what's the device, the whole housing called for the Ace? The dugout?
The dugout sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah, by Vapvana. This is actually my favorite cordless ball vape.
Me
I
too.
don't use this housing so much, but the vape that I love is the cordless Ace right there in the middle, and then I use it with a housing from Cannabis Hardware, which is on the left side of Jerry's screen there. And
Yeah,
that's
so
is that the Moab that you got right there?
it is. So Troy would typically roll in my house. He would run around like that.
Yep, that's what I have here.
There you go.
The Ace heater in the Cannabis Hardware Bliss is what this one is, and the other PID is normally hooked up to my D-Nail universal heater over here.
Right. This
The-
connected to that. Beautiful.
Yeah, and like I was telling Jerry, like this is my first time I've ever felt end game. Like this combination, the D-Nail heater serves the most beautiful dabs I've ever experienced, and the convenience of the hot hole, just being able to have it on when you want to have a dab sesh, and when you're ready to dab, you pull your banger, wait a minute to get it to temp as you're getting your shit together, and you take your dab in that traditional cooling down quartz way. It's the ultimate dabbing experience, and it's powered by the same device that serves the Ace. And why I love the Ace so much is because it has two bowl options, and I use them both. The pinch, I don't know, the funny bone effect, got the fucking vibrating hand here. Oh shit. Pinch hitter bowl, micro doses, takes tiny amounts, and one hit extracts them. Or I can upgrade over, where'd it go?
That's what I'm running around with tonight. My glass bowl here is with the Ace.
I lost my other screwball bowl.
The other
Oh, there it is.
bowl. It's nearby.
It's hiding. Yeah, so if I want to jump up to a larger dose, I just grab the screwball bowl, and this one is like a 0.25 gram versus the 0.08 or 0.1 gram. So it still does 1 or 2 hit extraction on the big bowl. It's the complete package for me. Like I don't feel the need for anything beyond this anymore. Like this is the one.
With you. The other one that I have here that is kind of off camera is the Terp Ready. So with my dock, I should let me grab it. Well, let me pack this bowl, but I want to show you that too, because Troy, that's the other one that gets action in my house. Is I have that, the Ace, and the Moab at different places, dishing it up at different times.
And you can use code Troy and Jerry at Cannabis Hardware. You can use code Troy and Jerry at Vapvana. You can use code Troy and Jerry at Old Head as well on the Dab Ready or on the Terp hammer.
Yeah.
Use that code. Save some monies.
Okay, I'm going to show you my goods.
Whoa. That was a scenic drop in.
Right.
With the Dab Ready. Kind of scary.
There it is. Can you see it? Ta-da! I'm taking over, folks.
Oh, you got the command center. With
Yes.
the wooden base. I love that.
You have to do a flyby.
I have one of those. I have one of those over here as well in my clutter zone.
Clutter Zone. I love it. I like that name. That's a nice name for it. Clutter Zone. Look at you. You got a nice space over there. That's not too cluttered.
I mean, it is pretty cluttered, and the camera won't focus on dicks.
Big. This thing's so big, I can't put it any closer to the camera. It'll just take up the whole screen.
I guess autofocus is turned off on this camera.
It's not doing you any favors.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll switch back to this one.
Anyhow.
Anywho, what's the fight status? Anybody tuned in?
Yeah, they're still getting ready to start the fight before Tyson, the ladies.
Oh, I want to watch that one.
Yeah. So let's hit a bowl and go do that.
Yeah, let's do
It's
that.
10:30. So I've got a bowl here packed for my ace.
We may
But
have
yeah,
to have multiple sessions going on the Discord, because I think the limit's are like 25 per. So if we got a whole bunch of people to join and want to be in, we'll have to split off and have a couple different sesh rooms. No problem.
Right on. All right. Let me put this over there.
Dude, I really banged my elbow.
Ouch.
That fucking hurt. My middle finger is still vibrating.
That's fucking great. It's funny. Oh, it looks like these the ladies are fighting by the 2-minute round as well. So.
Oh shit! Are they fighting right now?
No, they're doing the tail of the tape, so they're about to.
I'm ready. Okay, are we ready to hit this thing?
I am. You ready to hit this thing? Let's hit this.
Yeah,
thing.
this has been a great sesh, dude. I feel superb. Superb.
Here's everybody's. Thanks, Jojo. He just posted the Discord in the chat if you guys want to check that out. Joe,
Thanks,
2
Jojo.
posts above yours or such, somewhere right around there. Look around, it's right near you.
Jojo is the man. What's up, Zero? Did we miss your question? What's happening? Look. What?
The fuck was that? You good, man?
Yeah, I'm just scrolling up through the chat to make sure I didn't miss anything important.
I don't think so.
If Tyson loses Troy, whoa. Yeah, I don't know about that, yo. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I just got bounced from the stream. I wonder if they're going to have a problem with
You just got bounced from the
volume.
stream.
Okay,
What
I'm
stream?
back in. Now I'm back in.
On the
As
Discord?
far as just no, I was just watching it real quick to see what was going on, and it bounced.
Oh yeah, well the Discord has got a fuck ton of people in there. It might be full. I'm gonna have to take another one. Okay.
All right, cool.
Cool.
Guys, it's been fun, man. Thanks for hanging with us.
Yeah. Next Friday. I mean, if you want to continue the sesh, Discord will be there.
Yeah, but
We'll
yeah.
be there.
But in general,
Oh, it's 99
It's fun,
limit.
man.
Okay. 99 limit. Netflix is a bit laggy. Oh, dude, this is like what happened in Silicon Valley. But Netflix is a big boy. They should have it.
right? They're the best.
They're the best.
They're the best, man. They got to get this shit. So,
All right.
all right. Peace, guys. It's been fun. You guys are dope. Troy, are you doing buttons or? Oh, it's
Oh,
just the one. We all do is push the one, right? So,
Yeah, you push that, shouldn't.
all right, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Push it.
Okay. Good night, guys. Thanks. We'll see you next week.
Troy and Jerry. Troy and Jerry are my friends. I fuck with Troy and Jerry. Troy and Jerry are my friends. Yeah, I fuck with Troy and Jerry.
Yeah, I fuck with Troy and Jerry, that's the facts. Turn up your vape and kick back. Just think, dank, and relax. Vapor streaming into your brain.
That's fucking sick.
And think you planet off the vapes is where I like to buy a machine.
Troy and Jerry. Troy and Jerry are my friends. I fuck with Troy and Jerry.
Jerry.